Hello there, today we're going to give you an honest review of Goobies, another average bullet hell style game. This game is basically, as I said, average. It's going to be another 5 out of 10. Alright there, it's got basic upgrades, as you can see here, for upgrading your little blob of a character. A very simple, bright graphics, you can't really change in the settings. That does have some things. You got lots of starting bonuses you can unlock. There's only like 5 or 6 different characters, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to the middle. So yeah, we'll just 5 different characters with different special abilities as you run around. So you're just this little blob guy, and that's just a special effect I have on one of my upgrades that are permanent, I guess. And you just run around this little, basically in a little small island, and you shoot these other black blobs, basically. Grab experience, upgrade your guy. The upgrades in this game seem kind of weak. Lots of things that say 3% and 2% and 5% for the upgrades. So it doesn't really seem that much of progression and engagement and stuff like that. It has different upgrade qualities. Obviously, the basic purple rare type of thing, as you can see. Well, that would be like an epic upgrade. There's legendary upgrades type of a thing. Also, besides your basic ones, you can just keep stacking up. But you got to read everything carefully to maximize your playstyle and get the best results if you want to actually play this and do this. As this game progresses, there's mini bosses and bosses, and then you get done, you get permanent upgrades for your guy, or for your run. Basically, as you do a run, you get all the basic standard stuff. It's just another average, a simple bullet hell style game that happens. This one here is just a little bit too close combat for the ranges and stuff like that. There is going to be guys that explode, and their areas seem to be a little bit too big, in my opinion, for how much space you only have to work with. There's an edge right there of the island, and the other edges are pretty close by. It's not going to be too far before I get to the other side of this island right here. And the islands are all going to be randomly generated, the same background type of thing. But the rocks are going to be different places where you can go, the trees and stuff like that. You got different upgrades. There's even upgrades where you can hug a tree and get experience and upgrades out of doing it. It's weird like that. So we can just take that. No, this one's a good upgrade for 15% and for damage. And what does this one do? Dealing damage, whatever. I'll take the extra damage, even though it's not going to do very much, since I'm only doing 1 damage, and 15% of 1 is just going to be 1, so that's not going to help me out at all for that. But I guess that's why that one's so high. But yeah, the other upgrade is taking effect. Yeah, I'll do that one. There you go. Little ball shooting around there. That one's pretty good for an upgrade. But yeah, it's just more of this. So it's just another average bullet hell style game. If you like the artwork on this one here, it's got some in depth. The work that's been done in this game is basically more on the upgrades, because there's a whole bunch of them in different styles. And as you can see, there's little dots right here for how much times you can upgrade this compared to other ones, which are just passively infinite. You can just keep upgrading them permanently. Basically, there are ones that don't have them. None of them on that screen here, but there's no a thing that I can dissolve it for experience. I haven't really done that. That just gives you more experience for the next level. If you don't like any of those options, you don't have to take them. But there's no rerolls and stuff like that. Don't like that. And there is guys that will shoot big fireballs at you too later on. There we go. We'll take that one. Was this one? It's hard to read this stuff because you really can't change this stuff. Which another thing I don't like about most of these games, which makes another reason why it's average. Additional projectile, but attacks are less damage. So 80% less. Well, it's going to be 20% less damage, but I get 2 shots instead of 1. So yeah, that's a good upgrade. Basically, but yeah, these guys will just keep on coming and keep on upgrading and going faster. There's the type of guy. There's the guys that explode. I'll show you that. If the guy will actually shoot him, come on, shoot the guy. There you go. They'll explode in the big blobby thing and stuff like that. Another upgrade, another gold upgrade. We'll just grab that. But, so yeah, another average game, and that's basically it for today. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.